Okay, so yeah, I didn't really get anything done today. I've just been finishing up at editing the first video and yeah, but I was having a slow day anyways, so I don't feel too bad about it. But yeah, see you day 8? Yeah, 8. Okay, see you then. Okay, so I wanted to make a mask item for my mod and stuff, so I'm working on it. This is the M creator environment technically, because again, I just, again, I had to generate some modded code to figure out how to work it, so, yeah. And then I figured I'd just implement a custom model, so yeah, there you go. That's all I really got done. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a day though. I'm exhausted. See you tomorrow. Yeah. Alright, cool. Yay. Okay, so I got a bit more done. I made a texture for the pumpkin mask. I managed to get it actually implemented into the main modding environment. And yeah, I also updated the model a bit, fixed it so it looks better now. I think it does at least. I also added pumpkin chunks, which is going to be a new uh, crafting ingredient for the pumpkin mask, which is dropped by both Jacko's Soul Lanterns as well as Haunted Pumpkins. So there you go. Don't actually have the crafting recipe for the mask in quite yet. But yeah, there you go. And yeah, that's basically all I got done today. But I'm happy with it. I think this is looking pretty good. Pretty cool. And yeah, see you on day 10, I think? Or wait, no, it's 9. Day 9, sorry. Jeez, okay. Yeah, see you on day 9. Yay! Alrighty, well, uh, I went ahead and made Jacko Soul Lanterns and Haunted Pumpkins both block entities now. Yeah, I know they look the same, but trust me, they're different. And the reason for that is because I want to make it so that when you break either one of these, the wisp that was inside will actually come out and try and attack the player, or maybe not attack the player. I'm still not sure about that. Oh, come on. There we go. Yeah, so I wanted the wisp to kind of like come out and either attack the player or just fly away or something. And obviously, if you name tag the wisp before it enters the pumpkin, or damage the wisp before it enters, I want it to stay named or stay damaged or whatever. So I needed a way to store the entity data inside the block, so that's why I'm making it a block entity. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got done today, though. Took me a while to figure it out, so yeah. Tomorrow, day 11, I'll go ahead and try to actually make that mechanic happen. So yeah, see you tomorrow. Yay! Okay. I officially have no idea what I'm doing. I tried adding the ability to have the entity data of the Wisp be stored in the block, and I kind of got it working a little bit, but not really. So if I just give it a custom arbitrary name and then wait for it to go in, if it'll ever go in, okay, there we go. And then if I go ahead and get the block data, it gets saved to a string because I don't know. I yet don't know how to get a compound tag from the entity and save it to the block as another compound tag. Okay, so yeah. And then you can see here, down here, that there's a bit of an issue where it's getting commented out down here, which means that, and I do have it so that it spawns a wisp when I break it. I got that in, and if it doesn't have any entity data, it'll just spawn in a blank one, in case you're curious. Anyways, but then if I try and break it, it spawns, but it doesn't have the right data. And if I get this, yeah, it just doesn't have the right data. And I tried figuring out how to get the NBT data of the Wisp and have it stay NBT data rather than converting it to a string, because then I figured out it's impossible to convert a string to NBT data, and I just have no idea. So yeah, I may or may not try and work on this more tomorrow. I honestly have no idea, because I'm feeling really burnt out in terms of this aspect of the mod at this point, so I might just work on something else for a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. Anyways, see you day 12. Yay! Alrighty. Well, I've come up with an idea. So, basically yesterday I was trying to get the NBT data of the Wisp, and I was having a bit of trouble. And that is mostly because of this here. You see, this is what I was experimenting with, trying to get work to get the NBT data. But if you notice, if I just hover over the bit of code here, you can see that in the description, it says, yep, that can be used to store custom data for entities. It doesn't say it can access vanilla data, so I'm thinking that that's probably the issue. And then I also have another idea, which is, well, first of all, at first I tried looking at the code for commands, that more specifically the get data command, since, you know, makes sense, right? So if I just ah data commands, yep. So I tried coming in here and seeing how vanilla Minecraft accesses the NBT data with the data commands. And I tried looking through all this, but it's all a bit too complicated for me, and I seriously can't even tell where in the code it's even accessing the NBT data. So, yeah, that was a bit of a dead end. So then I, of course, went to mcreator, try and figure it out from there. If it'll load. Come on. And I was experimenting with these. And it says right here, custom text MBT tag, but I still thought it was worth a shot, and I tried it, and that is how I ended up here with this bit of code right here, which of course didn't work. It just gave me empty curly brackets, so it's just like a set of these right here, just nothing else, which is not what I wanted. So I quickly gave up on that and tried using just the commands, because, I mean, if it works, so who cares? And I tried that. Still didn't work. That's actually how I got the results I showed last time. And so I was kind of stuck, because I couldn't figure out how to actually get just like the vanilla NBT data, which is things like custom name tags, entity health, so on and so forth. And yeah, I just couldn't figure it out. But I think I have an idea. And that idea is name tag Easter eggs, which, if you don't know, basically it's like when you name a sheep Jeb underscore, it turns all rainbowy colored. Obviously, the entity code has to get the name, the custom name NBT data somewhere. So, I'm thinking if I just go down to world, entity, and then I'm actually going to go for Vindicator, I think, because that actually does more than just change the entity model. So that actually changes its behavior, which should be better for this use case that I'm trying to use it for. So if I just go to monster, there we go. And let's see, Vindicator, break doorbell, here we go. Yes, okay. Ah, Vindicator attack John Eagle, there it is. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna look through this, see what I can find, and get back to you. So, yeah, okay. See you then. Okay, well, I did some messing around and I think I figured it out. I'm not sure, but we're gonna find out. So, just temporarily have it set up so that it'll send me a message when I right click on the wisp here. So, just gonna do that. Okay, well, I mean, that's different. It's different. And that's the same. So, must be a UUID. Okay. Well, I think that's progress at least. So, yeah. Back to it then. Woohoo! Okay, well, some more fiddling around, and I think I'm onto a winner here. So if I do this, give it a name tag, and then, well, actually, let me just relog, just so the chat is clear, so it's easier to tell what's going on. Yeah, so if I do that, then do right click, and look at that. And then, as you can see, right there, custom name. So, if I can figure out a way to just save that to the block, and then retrieve that, and send that to the entity once the block is broken, I think that'll work. So yeah, I'm just gonna go do that then. Okay, so yeah, I give up again. I can't figure it out. Came to another dead end, and I just decided that instead of trying to get all of the entity data and stuff and whatnot, I would just go ahead and get the parts that I want. So if this wisp could just cooperate, thank you. There. Then I just go ahead and get the block data here. You can see that I just did this. It's not how I would have liked to have done it, but I just don't know how else to do it, so that's how I'm gonna do it. And I also don't really... I still haven't set up the like, respawning of it, so it'll just be a blank one for now, but... yeah, I'm calling it a day. I'm super tired. Okay. See you day 13, I guess. Yay! Alright, well, I managed to implement the mechanic where, like, you know, it'll spawn the wisp with the right data. Just giving it a quick test, so I'm gonna just hit it because it's one of the values I'm testing for. So the wisp, with its custom name and everything, should go into the pumpkin eventually. Come on. There we go. Okay, and then if I just do data git, Right. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. There you go. And then I gave it a tag for if it has entity data, which it does, and then it has entity name, test subject, and then entity health, and entity effects, which I tried to implement, but I couldn't figure that out, so I just commented it out until I can, maybe, with maybe a little bit of help, a bit of a tip left down in the comments. Anyways, but yeah, and then this is actually the first time I'm testing this, so we'll see. It should be that if I just break this, then get the entity data, because I guess I didn't set it to actually display the name, so display data. Okay, 10. Right there. Okay. I messed something up. Okay. Great. Great. Okay. Okay, well, I'll just figure that out then. Okay. Well, I'll be back. Okay, so I couldn't figure out how to get it to work, so yeah. But since tomorrow is gonna be another upload day, I figured I didn't want to leave it on such a low note, so I did a bit more work and just quickly added a couple things. So, first of all, we got pumpkin, and then we can do this, get some pumpkin chunks, right. That's not new, but then this is new. So if you smelt pumpkin chunks, you will get... Oh, I forgot to change the display name, but yeah, dried pumpkin chunks. Okay. And I'm actually just gonna quickly... Cool. Because I'm gonna need a few here. Then, another thing I added is dried pumpkin wood planks, which looks like that. Currently it has the same sound as bamboo, as you probably noticed. I'll probably change that at some point. Then, if I also get more of these, I'm just gonna go ahead and do give again. Let's go with 2, because there's probably a, yeah, okay. And then another recipe I added is for the pumpkin mask. So you can actually make it now in survival. So yeah, I guess that's what I did today. Jeez. Okay, well, yeah, there you go. And, yeah, if, anyone knows how to do the things that I wasn't able to figure out, please let me know. Because I seriously couldn't I seriously just couldn't figure it out. I have no idea how to actually do that, so yeah. Oh, and also I should probably mention, I did actually figure out why the entity data wasn't getting transferred from the block to the entity, and that is because when you break the block and then trigger something after you break the block, then you're unable to get the NBT data from the block, which means it was just returning empty values constantly, because it would just try and check the block, the error block that actually replaces the pumpkin block, instead of checking the NBT data of the pumpkin block, which is just a pain. But yeah, that's why that didn't work. So yeah, see you day 14, I think, if I remember correctly. Yeah, okay. Well, see you then.